Sarifa, and today we are going to learn the third chapter, and that is model of the earth. So let's start. Now we have studied the previous chapter of the earth in the spherical shape, and it's very huge. We cannot see all the parts in the same time, right? So we use the globe to study the earth's different parts. Point to learn: the earth is a flat end in the top called North Pole, and the bottom is called the South Pole. The flat end is called the North Pole in PM writing, and the down is called the South Pole, SPM writing. Okay, now globe. Globe is the true representation of the earth. We can see only the half of the earth at a time. So we see the hair we have to rotate in different colors, and the globe is show the various landforms of the water bodies. The water bodies we have. Please wait once. Okay, now the globe is what? The representation of the earth. We can see only the half of the earth at a time. We can see only the half of the earth. When we see the globe half, we need to rotate different colors of the globe, so different landforms and different water bodies. The area in colored is green, brown, etc. are continents. The area which is colored green, brown is the continents, while the areas that is colored blue are oceans and seas. These are oceans and seas. Uses of globes are, advantages of globes are: globe helps to study different parts of the earth, as you know, and it helps to understand how the day and night happens. Like, see, if you take the globe like this, please wait once. Now, if you take the globe like this and here is a torch, then how much this half part only will be? Then you can see that it is a day. This can be the day part and this can be the night part. Okay. Now the disadvantages of globes are: map are due to its small size, nothing could be possible show in the places in detail. It cannot. It's small size, right? So it cannot be shown in detail because it's a small size place. Okay. And it is difficult to carry from one place to another. It is really difficult to carry because it's big. Okay. Now we will study about map. Since globe is round and not easy to carry anywhere, so we are drawing and creating a flat surface of earth that is called map. Okay. A book of maps is called an atlas. What is a book of maps called? It's called an atlas. A map drawn in small scale or large scale is shown. I'm a man with so much chest and you like that, right? Wait one. Okay, so this is the maps. The map can be easily folded and therefore it can be carry anywhere. Okay. Now let us discuss how map is useful. Here map is useful in many directions. Now, directions of map. There are 4 main directions of map: east, west, north and south. Okay. The map is always drawn with the help of an 10 directions. The top part of the map is north. The bottom part of the map is south. The right is east and the left is west. East, left is west. The directions are shown in the same way of all maps. In all maps, the directions are shown in the same way. These directions help us to locate various places of the earth. These show it different types of. Okay. Now, point to learn is a tough drawing of a place is called sketch. A tough drawing is called the place. It's called a state. Okay. Now, compass. A compass is an instrument to find out different directions. It finds out different directions. Okay. It is very useful for the sailors and the navigators. It is very useful for the sailors and the navigators. It is very useful. It has a needle where it always points to the north. From this, one can identify directions also. See the needle? This needle points to the north. It's a magnetic compass. It points from the north and it show directions also. Okay. So this was our video and thank you for watching. If you like this video, please smash the like button and I will all see you all next time with another chapter. Till then, bye.